Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where I would like to start focusing a bit more on our Persian Empire conquests. Of course, we need to make our way into Hispania as well, but for now, I would like to move up over this way. Unfortunately, this guy has a lot of kingdom titles. Well, actually, 2 kingdom titles. That's interesting. 2 kingdom titles, and the claimants kind of suck here. This guy, we do actually have claims on right now, and I would love to press those. We just need some prestige. So we'll have to wait for some prestige to come in. We can negotiate an alliance with our brother-in-law, which seems absolutely fine. We can transfer this guy over to the correct location. There we go. And we do have accolades that lack successors. We could recruit this guy. But ultimately, I don't know. The accolade successor system is kind of awkward. It's better to have the accolade successors, but it's definitely awkward. So checking down over here, if we wanted to conquer all of Maghreb, we would need to take, looks like, 1 single county from Mali, or rather Ghana. And we would also need to take some additional territory over here. We would need this guy. 108 reasons away. Okay, we could definitely declare this and do the de jure emirate. That'd be 260 prestige. Alternatively, we could spend piety on this, which I think is a good option, considering that we're trying to save up both prestige and gold at this time, because of course we're trying to upgrade castles at the same time. So let's hop in over this way. We'll drop a rally point here, and we're going to raise just our men-at-arms, right? He's got Ionia and Alwa. They've got like 10,000. Okay, we'll raise a few levy troops. That'll be fine. Cool. So they're going to join the war. Naturally, we expect this. 450 gold. That sounds like a you problem. We're not spending 450 gold right now. We are a bit low on our income, and it's going to keep going lower. I want to drop our court grandeur here a bit. It's a little bit overkill. So we could go to, like, here. And that'll save us some money. Good. We don't need to raise up any more of these guys, and we're just going to make our way right on in here. Cool. Yeah, that's still going to be very expensive. Okay, this is more expensive than I had hoped. We did just finish increasing county control, so that's something. Anyway, we could come out over here and increase county control, I suppose? I don't know how great that really is for one of our vassals, but sure. That'll be fine for now. So downward we go, and we're just going to siege this very quickly. It shouldn't take us too long to get this war done, in theory, but it is slow to move around over here. Now, this guy is going to need to be conquered as well. We can also holy war him, which seems fine. That'll get us Maghreb back under control, and in the meantime, we're just saving up prestige right now and trying to eye up prestige events for the moment. A secret has been exposed. Okay, sure. We do have some royal court events here. We've got a foul smell. That's not great. We'll plug the hole in the floor. We're not going to convert to Catholicism. Being athletic isn't a bad idea, though. We've got a royal lapse here. This is going to be stress as well. Gross. Okay. We could hold court, but that's not happening right now. That will, of course, cost prestige to do. So we're going to head in and take their capital. And this could theoretically end the war. Yeah, it could. So we just finished increasing control again, and that's fine. I'm not concerned about that. We've got a dangerous faction. That's the Liberty faction. This guy, Egypt, is leading it. Okay, what can we do here? Something like this would do the trick. Oh, that's going to cost 900 prestige? Unfulfilled marriage favor. Okay, how does that marriage favoring actually work? That's in the vassal contract He doesn't have that. The liege commits to marry their close family to seal an alliance before marrying them to anyone else. And who was that got that? Was that this guy? I don't remember who it was. And it doesn't say, which is tedious. For sure. So if we were to arrange this marriage here, right? That costs 900 due to an unfulfilled marriage favor. So how do we figure out who has the marriage favor? We have a lot of vassals. Is there a quick way to do that? Not that I know of. We would just have to go through and check every single vassal's contract. That's a little gross, for the record. Paradox? You can do something about that. It's this guy. Okay. So we need to do an alliance here. And that's doable. So we can do something like this. And he'll accept that. So we've now got the marriage contract fulfilled. And at least now that we know where that is, it's hopefully better. So now we can do something like this. Unfulfilled marriage favor. 750. How many of these guys got marriage contracts? This guy did. That's going to be a problem. If it's 150 each, then 900 divided by 150 is 6. That's a lot of marriages. Okay. Well, at least this doesn't seem to be a problem right now. So we can make our way down over this way. And this should end the war, this battle. So that'll be fine. We're going to have to do something about those marriage contracts, so that's for sure. We'll enforce our demands here and disband these troops. So this is going to be granted off. There we go. Cool. Then I'd like to come out over this direction. We're going to need to deal with this guy, right? So he has 121 reasons not to do this. 80 of those are different faith. So we're probably going to need to declare on him no matter what. We've got claims here. That would cost 540. I don't want to spend that kind of prestige on this. I would much rather Holy War for Duchy. And that's exactly what we're going to do. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to raise forces here, but it's occupied in a different war, though. But sure. We'll raise our men-at-arms, and we'll raise a few levy troops. He called in a holy order, so how many troops does he have? 11 430. Sure. So that's fine. We'll scale our army to that. This is more than what we need. We can't occupy this back again, can we? No. So it's a little odd that we can't raise up there, but whatever. Okay. Now the next question is, are those alliances a one-time only thing? That is to say, if the alliance doesn't exist and we merit and we pay the prestige, right? Do we have to pay the prestige again the next time? I'm guessing we do. That's the theory. But we're going to hop over here, get this siege done very, very quickly. This war is not going to last long at all. But yeah, that's a really, really awkward thing. Incredibly awkward. We'll get this conquered, no problem whatsoever there, and we'll head over and finish off this war. That'll be done very quickly. And yeah, we're draining away our income here. No doubt about that. We can ransom off a couple of these prisoners, and we'll do so. Cool. And we'll just get this conquered. Our income is definitely a bit of an issue right now. Which, I mean, I didn't expect the last guy to die anywhere near when he did. We'll take this guy's 60 gold, absolutely. And 150 prestige off of that, too. That's amazing. We'll enforce these demands and disband our troops. And we'll grant these off to other vassals. There we go. So that's all under our control now. Looking at the rest of this, we are going to need some territories from Ghana. So if we were to seize our de jure claims, well, we would probably end up waiting on... Actually, we have divine right. Hang on. So we would seize de jure duchies. We have 3 of those available. Uh-huh. So that's going to be a little bit awkward. I think for the moment, we shouldn't really do that. We're at 913 prestige right now. Yeah, gold is definitely a bit of an issue, but when our troops aren't raised, we're at 54. That's not too bad. That's really not too bad. So I would like to get some upgrades going here on these castles. No doubt about that. A fringe belief is taking hold in this sheikdom over here. Okay. Yeah, let's root that out. So that should start the convert faith task there. And that's going as quickly as we can. Beautiful. Do we want to go to this grand tournament? That's quite a long ways away. I probably don't want to travel that distance. It's not very safe. We could go to this hunt, though. Which apparently doesn't show up here. That's interesting. We could host a hunt. But apparently we can't go there. Whatever. That's fine. We did just inherit a location, and that actually inherited quite a lot of gold for us as well. And we made a friend. So what was the castle we inherited? It was this one. Cool. So we're going to grant that out. We don't need to hold that. And we are then going to spend that gold on upgrading K-Bar. Fantastic. So we're going to work on getting those upgrades done. How far away are we from getting guilds done? 10 years? Okay. I'm thinking about expansion right now and wondering, do we really have the capability to expand at this moment? I feel like we're a little overextended. In a weird sort of way. Like, we're in a decent position, but if we were to continue to expand into Hispania or open up a big war out over this way, I feel like problems would ensue. Particularly financial ones. So I think we need to work on our economic situation first. Now, I still want to be in scholarship focus. I want to get down to scholar, and once we get that, we can think about swapping over to wealth focus at that point. I don't want to do that now. We are currently 24, so we are going to have a good long life here. I think we're not in a rush to get expansion going. I do think that we're in a bit of a rush to get our castles upgraded. That's going to be 665 gold. Oh, wow. That's more than I thought it was going to be. We can actually afford to get this one done. So we'll get that one going immediately, and that's great. This will increase our income and our troop counts. So it'll make us more powerful on paper and alleviate some of these issues that we're definitely feeling at this moment. I would also like to bump us up to absolute crown authority again, which we're still 12 years away from, to be clear. So that's going to take some time. But maybe we should attack this guy. He's a kid right now with just a relatively weak alliance. I would rather press, like, this guy's claim here, considering he's just a sheik. 5,000 troops. This seems super, super doable. Let's declare this war. And I know I said that I didn't really want to expand, but this is a really good opportunity to. So we're going to raise only like 6,000 troops here. I'm going to be a little bit careful here. Okay, there we go. We don't want to raise too many troops. We're going to go in down over here. And yeah, that's 5,600 troops. We've got more than enough here. We're still making money, so that's good. We definitely don't want to get embroiled in a big war. Small wars, I think, are okay. I like that boat sailing across the desert. That's pretty great. Okay. A dietary dilemma, huh? Monthly prestige plus 25%. That's not bad. Do it. So we're going to head up over this direction and continue to siege. We're just making our way towards their capital here. We did just inherit this castle again, and we're going to grant that out again. There we go. No problem whatsoever there. And I see these guys are up over here, so we're unlikely to actually fight them for a while. Sounds good. So I'm thinking about our path here. We siege here, 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 I think. And we'll see if that ends the war. It may. It definitely may. 150 prestige and learning lifestyle experience. Actually, we're just going to take 100 learning lifestyle experience here. I want to get through the learning lifestyle as quickly as we can so that we can switch over. And hey, there's another 300. That gets us really close to another perk. I love it. So this siege will be done in 20 days. Do I have a siege leader here? No, we don't. We should probably get one. I don't want to pay to recruit this guy. Do we have one already? I don't want to pay to recruit this guy either. Okay, I'm just not going to pay to recruit them. This is fine. I'm not too concerned about this. We're going to head up over towards, I think, Ataif, and upgrade that. There we go. We've got that lifestyle perk, so we're going to grab Apostate here. Cool. Faith conversion cost reduction is irrelevant, though. What we really want is learn on the job into Scholar. Like, we just want to finish this off. That's the primary goal here. We're going to head down to the Arg of Keys and siege that before we head up into their capital. We're at 47% war score right now. Learning lifestyle experience, huh? Yeah, let's try it. So they're sieging up here, and they're going to finish that siege. 2,000 Arabian Knights. Or we might gain a perk. This is a learning challenge against this guy. We have way more learning than he does. I could write better than this. Let's go. So, a Muslim play of my own. A diplomacy challenge against this person, who is skill 8. And all of these are diplomacy skill. Okay. So we've got this guy here, 9 skill, 9 skill, and 10 skill. We're actually the highest diplomacy skill. So myself in disguise, of course. Cool. Yeah, this is a lot of gold. The gift of my company is bright enough. And dramatic debut, perhaps playing is not for me. Okay, it didn't go well. That's fine. We didn't lose anything, but we had a chance of gaining a learning lifestyle perk, which would have been very, very good, of course. So we'll hop down over here and siege this. They just ended their siege, but that's okay. Our sieges are going to be substantially more valuable. Sure, show in this guy and his 50 gold. And as well, 150 renown. Getting that renown built up is very, very good. So apparently we didn't get this converted in time. They go to war against our liege. We don't have a liege. Okay, so they go to war against us. Got it. So we're going to come down over here. We're going to raise up some troops. We're going to need some. But we don't have any levy troops over here, right? Sure, this is fine. He's flattered. Cool. So we're going to let them lock in here. There they go. Beautiful. And the real question now is, how long is it going to take to get a decent number of troops here? This is good. So we're going to hop in over this way and start up a siege there. I want to pop over here. We have finished up this siege, so we're going to head on up. Beautiful. We are losing money right now, which is understood. That should, in theory, be done fairly soon. So we win this battle, and we actually captured a valuable hostage in that battle. That's interesting. But we're going to have to siege this down for a while. And the war is invalidated because we no longer control any of the claimed counties? What? But the war is here again? And they raised a new army. That's weird. Okay, so this war over here is over. That's great. We're going to enforce those demands, and we're going to put down any of our levy troops that are over here. But we're going to need to keep our knights and our men-at-arms. So we're going to get rid of these guys, and that means that we're going to be making some money. Then we're going to bring these lads all the way around to here. It's going to take them a year to get there, but that is understood. Okay, so we win that battle. We're at 78% now. I'm going to split off some troops here. And we're going to send these guys over here. We're looking to win more battles. Okay, hopefully this war isn't invalidated again. That would be very awkward. We're going to turn this around, and we're going to look to fight these guys up here. We can end this just with Battle War Score, if we get enough of them. And that's indeed exactly what we've got here. Okay. So I don't know exactly what happened here. It looks like these guys are still independent. So we need to declare on him. And it's just going to be pressing one of these claims, right? Claimant of different dynasty. Yeah, so it would just be a de jure claim, would be what we'd do here. So we de jure claim this. They're still retreating, by the way. And our rally point is already here, but we're going to drop it here. We're going to raise just men-at-arms. What could that be at this hour? Oh, a surprise birthday party. Cool. We'll take the biggest one. We got a rock. Okay, cool. So we're going to head in over here as soon as our troops show up. And that will be in about 40 days. That's fine. So we're definitely going to be able to get this taken back over. These guys are definitely being jerks. That's for sure. It will be easier to convert faith in the Sheikdom of Durku. Ah, they believe in Coptic. Okay, sure. So I do... Well, I was going to say we should get converting, but this county really needs to be converted. So we'll get to work on that. We will eliminate that army. Beautiful. And then we've got 50 days on this siege. Should be reasonably fine. Our wife has typhus, which is awkward. And we swayed this guy as much as we can. Now, this is what, Yemen? Yeah, this is a Yemen guy. Sure. We're already allied with him, so that should be fine. Down over this way, we've got 15 days left here. Okay. We're going to head in here. We do have enough gold at this point to come back to our capital and get an upgrade going. And we will certainly do that. So there's another castle upgrade underway. And now we're going to go take their area. Oh, we just inherited a castle? Sure. Actually, this is a mosque. We're going to grant that out. Wow, 4,200 gold. We inherited so much gold there. Okay, we're going to upgrade this castle. And we're going to upgrade this castle. And we're going to upgrade this castle. And we're going to upgrade... This one's already done. And we're going to upgrade this castle. And we're going to upgrade this castle. Cool. Is that all of them within our military duchy? I believe so. So we've still got Mecca that we can upgrade, and we definitely should. But we don't quite have enough to upgrade this one, this one. This one's actually already upgrading. Beautiful. So that looks good. We got a lot of gold out of that. That was a lot of castle upgrades. So we just need 2 additional castle upgrades. Beautiful. This is 630 here, whereas this one is going to be 595. So we actually have the gold to do this right now, and we'll certainly do that. This war is, of course, over. We'll enforce those demands. And we should have this pressed now. Yes. So that's now held by this guy. Now, I definitely want to get this converted back. So we'll work to convert that. And we'll get that underway. It'll take 3 years. Cool. So that's under control. At this point, I would like to come in here and get this castle built. That is the largest priority. 10 gold. Sure, we'll take that. We're making 74 gold per month right now. Have we finished any of these castle upgrades? Yes. Our castle upgrade in Medina is done. Oh, heretics indeed. Heretics are very rude, of course. This guy converted. In fact, a number of these guys are converting. That's very, very rude of them. They really should not do that. Do we want to consider expanding again? Well, I want to look at the Persian Empire here. So there's a little bit of land that we could get from this guy. Although, I don't want to. We should actually be allied with him, right? Because of this break betrothal? That's interesting. We're betrothed to his sister. But we don't have an alliance with him. Well, we'll just leave that be for now. I want to look at this guy. This guy would be the ideal guy to attack, although it would be a relatively large war. And we'd have to be careful about that. And none of these guys are going to be interested in joining our court. That's just the way there is to it. Or that's all there is to it, I should say. We could look at some of these guys and offer them some vassalage. Potentially, they might accept some of it. 109 reasons. 29 reasons. We're not his rightful liege. He is de jure part of Persia. Okay, cool. So how close are we to Persia here? We still need a lot. 60 additional counties? Okay. Well, that would be pretty close to this empire here. This isn't really an empire. We could go after the kingdom, the Sultanate of Persia here. And in fact, we should check to see if the Sultanate of Persia has any claimants. No, just this guy. Okay, that's a little bit unfortunate. Let's grab a learning perk here. There we go. Cool. We do require an additional spy master, and that'll do. Now it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we're going to continue to take over our locations that we have designated as being our goal. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Atala, Shadowwolf, Mlohan80, Rogue Corvid, Kentogan, Andy Magar, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Soccerman12 UK, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.